Can we get you to your spot? That's Marty. Come on, Tux, let's go. Tux. Tuxie, let's go. Tux. Come on, bud, let's go. Let's go. Come on, go to your spot. I don't know why you get so insistent on going to the other side. See what they got. Make sure I'm not giving them something you don't got. There you go. Good boy. Good morning, everyone. It's a fine 62 degrees out here this morning. Sunny, light breeze. It's great. Feels great right now. All the kitties are here. Stripe wouldn't come in this morning. He acted spooked. He was sleeping in the chair with Morris and nothing appeared wrong, but he was a little spooked. Everything's watered and checked, and you know, every morning I weed eat something a little bit. Today what I wanted to show you is that this hydrangea, which is a fancy one, has a little darker purple accents and a smaller flower but more intricate. I don't know the name of it. I forget where I even got it. But it's doing well. And like I said, there's a rock on the ground back there, starting a second one that can be dug up. There was a local friend that wanted a piece of it, so really easy to do with hydrangea. Just take a branch, put it on the ground, set a rock, and the branch should, over the course of, I don't know, 3 to 6 months, root itself good enough to dig it up, cut it, and then leave it rest for a week or two, and then dig it up. If you're not too fast about it, you'll have almost assured success. Hey, Mart. Hey, Tux. Good morning. Hi. How are you? Hi. Hi. You hungry? Good. Okay. Well, you guys know that every morning I'm going to come out and check if my my little trees are okay. I see a lot of green at the new one we planted. I know there's not a lot of contrast. It's even hard for me to see. And the sun will move so that it gets more sun in a few minutes. And morning sun is good, and strong afternoon sun is not for most of the Japanese maples. So it's questionable if it'll get enough sun there, but it won't get burned up in the afternoon summer heat here, so that's good. There are a few varieties that can take the heat here and the full sun better, but a lot of the more intricate varieties, they really don't want too much sun in the afternoon. And it really does look more open there. You know, we cut one branch on that tree. It's a mulberry, so we left it. We just took the low branch, 3 branches off of this super tall tulip poplar, which is where most of the space came from, and then we cut back the Wigella. And it's got a lot of growth at the bottom, so I'm not too worried about damaging it. I reminded Dawn that we cannot do anything to this tree because it has beautiful, gorgeous yellow leaves for 2 or 3 weeks in the fall. Just stunning color. It's one of the prettiest trees in the front yard, so I don't care what it looks like, it's not going. We may take out the far holly tree in the fall. It's leaning really bad, and it's kind of blocking the Sasanqua camellia and some other things, and it might. We'll see. But yeah, I'm still planning to drive to Sanford and pick up the Cora dogwood for this new, more open corner over here. And the stuff we carted off will die back in the woods, and Don mostly put it in the creek bed. And I feel like we're still plenty blocked from seeing anything too much in that direction. So, because I don't want to take out stuff that makes us see our neighbors more. You know, in the summer with the leaves, everything is pretty blocked. And in the winter, things open up a bit. And the more sheltered we are in our own little world back here, the better, I think. Good morning. Hi. How are you? You doing good? Good. That's my girl. We're out here ready to walk. The fringe tree here is pretty much done for the year, but the buckeye that was a little late to the party this year is now blooming. Well, I see a bird on top of the, it's a kingbird on top of the bluebird box, but that's not a bluebird. Yeah, the buckeye's looking really pretty. We have one of these in the yard now. Actually, two. Started from seed. I don't know what it's called, but it looks like a miniature wisteria, and it's pretty. It's good to be back on our normal walk today. The snowball viburnum and the azaleas are finishing up their spring show. Wow, it really needs to be mowed down here. I guess with these sticks, you know, they were going to do this thing where they were going to raise some of the sewer lids. We talked to a guy that was out here a couple months ago surveying. It would be good if they mowed. You know, I might say something to Wade if I see him at the park. Hey, my trail needs mowed. We start to have snakes this time of the year. It's a little less encouraging for them if it's tidied up along the side of the trail. Let's just leave it there. You take your choice, weed or wildflower. Looks pretty. From the parking lot, we saw guys working down here a few days ago, and best as we can tell, they're putting the batting cage back together.
Yeah, it looks like it's got carpet now.
Yeah. No netting yet, though. Yeah, and the thing is, the trash guy's already been here, and when the guys prepped the field, somebody left them a very nice weighted frisbee. And they're doing construction out at the street this morning, and people are cutting through the parking lot like maniacs again. I feel like I've held up pretty good on the walk today, all things considered. We bent over and picked up a lot of trash. We've got our weight vest on, and we're back at our normal mileage today. But yeah, I might be ready to get to the car, and it's a little warm out here. So pretty, just taking some time to stop and enjoy the flowers. Well, I guess it's potentially good to know tomorrow that they are over here doing pavement stuff, and that, you know, I need to not come this way tomorrow. I'm going straight, so this doesn't matter, except for there's a line of cars I'm gonna have to wait for. It's not the most enjoyable ride to Sanford with this Ryder truck in front of us. It's just the luck of the draw today. He's not going super slow, but yeah, probably would prefer he wasn't up there. Pretty day. Ruby says it's now 76. Wow, that's a pretty good sized train. I need to turn right just past the train tracks. Here comes the last car. But like I said, it was a pretty good sized train. I guess moving at what would be considered an appropriate speed for through town. I assume it was Norfolk and Southern, but I didn't see the engine. So Java Red Weigela, the Coosa Dogwood, some Bearded Iris that are too pretty to leave behind. And I'm trying not to take home the oak leaf hydrangea. Alright, well that was a nice visit with Buddy, and I did take all 4 of the plants. His prices are so good and they're so healthy, and yeah, it was you know, just good. And I'm headed over to the Walmart now. That's a weird place for only a stop sign. Yeah, last time it wanted me to go right just past the train tracks. Woo! Little bumpy. Might not show up on the camera, but I sure felt it. I wasn't going more than 12 miles an hour there, so Walmart, where I look at plants, Lego, Hot Wheels, and Matchbox. The amount of grill stuff here is nothing short of wow. The store where the Legos are locked up, and there's not a lot of them or Hot Wheels, at least not today. Yeah, I mean, this store is just not stocked well today at all. Look at the station wagon. So I got my favorite Reebok socks that Fuquay doesn't have anymore. And I got some of the solar lights to redo the maple trees by the boardwalk. And they were on clearance. So it was good I went in, even if I didn't come away with any Lego or Hot Wheels. And you know why I'm at Harbor Freight. This is my kind of wide parking space over here, let me tell you. I got 2 bins and I splurged on Don and got him a pair of gloves. Looking for fire ants. It's already looking better, but I had to come home and do emergency perennial border watering. And I've kind of got the hose over here as a little sprinkler. I'm doing 10-minute increments, moving it around places. Phew! Don parked Ruby for me and he's got her charging. So I started printing my Lego minifigure regular dude last night, and this is obviously the body. Look how nice up inside. It really is spot on. One wisp there and the rest of it's perfect. No supports needed. The same girl that did the skeleton did the Julia did the regular mega Lego-like minifigure. Don's afternoon snack, lunch, whatever you want to call it. It's mozzarella cheese bread with a hint of garlic and a hint of onion. Hey, pretty girl. Thanks for editing and napping with me until that Amazon guy came. It's the 3rd delivery vehicle in a week that has backed up the cement. And this guy was going really fast. I may have to go say something. I just might. He just... You know, it's people's property and you got to be respectful, and there's no reason to back up the hill where you can't see what you're doing. And yeah, he disturbed us, didn't he, sweet girl? Yeah. Hi. Hi. When they moved to get the camera and the blanket, she hopped up. She's good though.